Hi interweb, how are you? I almost forgot you existed. I wanted to do a March wrap-up for you. I've kind of been slacking on making videos because March was a crazy month for me. I had to work a lot more than normal and had a lot more social engagements to attend, which gross, human interaction, I know. But I tried to, read instead of watch people talk about reading. I mean, I read 5 books. I feel like, all things considered, it's pretty good. So the first thing I read was Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This is the story of the fictional character Jane Eyre going through her life. It was good. It was really well written, and the first half of the book is kind of like a mystery, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. But then getting near the end, I kind of, not that I didn't care as much because it was a really good book, it was just kind of every time I sat down to read it I would have to like get back into it, just because it was kind of slow. But it was really good. I also find the character of Jane really, really interesting. I don't know, maybe I'll do a book review on it or something. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. I feel like I don't want to give it a rating because I do think that it's really good and important, and I'm really happy that I read it. And I did enjoy most of it, but I don't know. It's hard to rate, but it was good. Yay. After that, I read Jailbird by Kurt Vonnegut. I loved this. This was great. This was my first Vonnegut after Slaughterhouse-5, and I think I'm gonna break BookTube, but I liked this better. It is great. It's essentially about our character was involved with Watergate and then goes to prison, and then comes out of prison and is trying to find his way, and it's a lot about capitalism and monopolies and corrupt government. Also, there's a little sci-fi element. There's also a little kind of romance element, not really. Yeah, it was really good, but it was so sad. I got this thrift store a long time ago, and so this book is older than me. February 20th, 1988 is in there, but look how sad. It started breaking as I was reading it, so I think I might actually replace it and buy another one. And I'm not really someone who cares too much about covers and stuff, so I never really do that, but I loved it so much I feel like it's going to warrant at least one reread, and this was a nightmare to read. It's really good. I'm actually surprised that I haven't heard anyone, and I've, watched BookTube things, and no one really seems to talk about Jailbird, and I gave this one 4 stars. Let's go 4 stars. Actually, no, I gave Slaughterhouse-5, whatever, 4 stars. It's great. Read it. After that, I read It Chooses You by Miranda July. Actually, she was writing a play and slacking and didn't really know what she was going to do with the play, and during her lunch she would read The Penny Saver, and procrastination to the next level, she started calling people and meeting with them and talking to them about their life and what they were selling and why. I did that for a bit, and then she compiled it into a book, and there's like photographs and stuff. It was good. It was not what I was expecting. I bought it online and I thought it was a novel. But it was good, and it was interesting. She was saying she found that none of them had easy access to the internet, like none of them had a computer in their homes, hence why they were still using the Penny Saver to sell things and not like Craigslist or Kijiji or any of those platforms. It also has kind of this interesting narrative running throughout it, and how the internet has changed our lives, how it has disconnected us from people who don't have the internet, and not even in just like the on the web ways, but also kind of in the way that we see the world and stuff. So it was good. It was a nice, fun little read. I gave this 3 stars. After that, I read Smoke It's in Your Eyes and Other Lessons from the Crematory by Caitlin Doughty. This was great. It was amazing. I flew through it. So she has a YouTube channel here on the YouTube. You should check her out if you haven't. What the channel name is. I think the channel name is Order of the Good Death, but on there she does a segment called Ask a Mortician, she's a mortician, and so people ask her weird death questions and she answers them. It's like really funny and adorable, and her book, and it's all about a lot of like the processes, like the process of cremation, the process of embalming, the process of like prepping a body for a viewing. It has some interesting death rituals, you know, things that she's found about the funeral industry that she dislikes, things that she likes. Yeah, it's really good. It's written really well. It's written kind of in her, from watching her YouTube videos, it's written very much in her voice. Like it's kind of silly, like she'll make little jokes and stuff in a serious topic, so it's really, really fun to read. And she does not spare you the details at all. Some of it is pretty not gory, what's the word? Gross. Yeah, there was one part in particular that I was cringing, but I enjoyed it. It was good. That's what I wanted out of it. So yeah, I gave this 5. I give it 5. It was great. Read it. It's amazing. It's, maybe not 5. 4.5. 4.5 stars. No, but there's no flaws. What is... Oh, no, you know what? I am going to give it 4.5. I really want to give it 5. Since I obsessively watched all of her videos, a lot of it was kind of repeats. Like, it went further in depth in the book, but some of the general ideas I did already know, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I wasn't bored by it because they are really interesting and they, like, warranted repeat. Yeah, so I'm going to go to 4.5 just for that. And then the last thing that I read was Catching Fire. It's the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy. Yeah, it was good. I thought, you know, the age of 25, it's about time to read YA. No, they're good. I think if you are interested in the concept of them, then you should check them out. They are well written. The first one I was like kind of cheesed because there's a love triangle in it, but this kind of explains why. Like, there's a purpose for it. It's not just thrown in for no reason that I thought it was in the beginning. I find that I like the parts where they're not actually in the Hunger Games like way better. More so like the world building, I guess. And I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like the third one because nothing really happens. And so I think I'm gonna like the third one a lot better. Read them. Yeah, you probably already have. You probably know all about this. So yeah, I give this 3.5. So that's it. Those are all of the things that I read in March. I can't believe it's April. Holy shit. In the Road by Cormac McCarthy. And I'm not very far into it. I'm only about 60 pages in, but I've already, like, I will sacrifice goats in its honor from now on. Oh my god. I'm only 60 pages in and it's the most harrowing thing I've ever read in my entire life already. I had a good reading month. I feel like I liked everything I've read. Yeah, let me know what you thought of these books if you read them, or things that you think I would like, and I don't know, just, you know, talk to me. That's it.